recording starts. Oh, there it is. G'day guys, and welcome to my first ever base design. This is bases with Bushy. Alright, so as you can see, this is the base I've designed for my Zerg. Yes, I have a Zerg. If you got a problem with that, fuck yourself. Alrighty. Alrighty. Moving on, so around the base we have all the external TCs, which of course I placed down after doing my TC stacking. Now, let's just remove the no clip and run you through the base design. So this here is honeycombing and wall stacking to its finest degree. Alrighty, so heading on in, we have 3 armoured doors in the airlock. And then we have a sheet metal door, followed by the classic jump hatch. Now here we have our first floor TC. If we just wander on in here, oh there it is, yay. Okay then. So now, we do the jumpy jump and the climby climb. And we come into our elite room. So we have elite room, furnace room, a lit room with the 3rd floor TC, and then another lit room. Moving on to the next floor, we have our bedroom and armory. I do not know where my accent is going with this one because it's getting worse, so I might stop. Alright, so on this floor, we've got bed, armor, you know, just the basic Zerg materials, you know, bed and a locker in each room, and bed, and then in this room, this is mine and Edward's room, you know. This is mine and Edward's room. We top and tail on the beds, and we've got the lockers, you know. A locker each, you know. It's nothing gay about it. It's just two Zerg mates sharing a room. But pretty much all the rooms are identical, you know. Anyway, moving up, and also I staggered the ladder hatches. I don't know if it was a good idea to stagger the ladder hatches, because theoretically they can blow up, boost up, jump up. Blow up, boost up, jump up, whereas if they were staggered, it'd be a lot harder for them to boost. They'd have to, like, yeah. But, anyway, moving on. This is the auto turret port floor, so each one of these little corner things has an auto turret in it, and we open up the doors and they can shoot for when we're getting raided. It's a pretty unique idea. I've seen it quite a few, but it's like, yeah, so you just open it up, auto turret's in there, brat-tat-tat, you know, just opens up on people, and they're all the way around the base. And then moving on to the next floor, we have our main shooting floor, or this is more our heli floor, so, you know, we've got enough room to move around in here and take out the heli, you know, and do all kinds of beastly things. Hang on, let me get a gun. You know, let's get an AK. Let's get like 1,000 AK rounds. So yeah, essentially, like, you want the horizontal window embrasures on this, and it's so you can just shoot out and take out the heli like that. Anyway, no, mind that, I have a cold. This brings us to the roof floor. We've got a lot of different angles where we can do stuff like that, and of course you can do the head glitch off the roof, you know, and you can, you know, tons of different angles, lots of cover. You can just get right out there, and you can even go as far as to shoot people who are at the base of your building, but the only problem with that is you've got no cover out here, so if they're low, it's ideal, but if they're not, you need to just let them be there. But a way you can also counteract that is in your honeycombing, you can have ports where turrets are as well. I just sort of went for a cheaper way I think in total it only cost me like 100k stone. Yeah, it cost me a bit more than 100k stone, but that's only because of all the honeycombs. So, it cost me what 60k wood, and 30k metal frags, roughly. But it cost me maybe 300k stone. But being that it is a Zerg base, it's easy to farm. And in this room we have the top floor TC. So this is the main TC. And then we've got a shooting area up here, so you go up here. Again, vertical embrasures for heli. I'm dying. I'm literally dying. Vertical embrasures for heli, which you've just got to imagine they're on there because I'm a lazy prick. And then we've got the sniper's nest where tie up. You've got all these vantage points, like, look at how far you can see, you know? You can just sit here and roof camp away at animals. You know, just like fucking... You know, that sort of thing. And you've just got a great view, like... As you can see, there is like mountains and everything, and I can see straight over the mountains into the rad town. You know, I can see the bear, and I can take shots at the bear, and you know, it's good base defense for all angles. And I like this sort of roof here because you can get shots on all angles and you've got a lot of cover, so it's just like you can sit there and you know, and I've got that on either side. And up here it's a lot harder to get hit by people on the ground because you've got all the cover of the below floor as well, so this is a better floor to maybe pick off people around the bottom of your honeycomb. But yeah, that's pretty much the base. It's a simple Zerg base. But I can actually no clip in here. Oh, I don't even need a no clip. I can just jump down here. So here you can see the wall stacking. I haven't sealed this. I don't think I will seal this. Of course, it's going to be very unfortunate if your gun falls into it. But if your gun falls down here, there's not really any way you're going to get it anyway. But yeah, so there's the wall stacking there. I got it as close as I possibly could. And then off the wall stacking, there's a 2-story layer of honeycomb, as you can see, all the way around, which seals the gaps. And then I've got roofs on it for aesthetic looks, and then another, like a 3rd floor layer of honeycomb wall stacking. And essentially, the roofs do work similar to the honeycomb. It's just like it tapers it in, and I was honestly thinking about running roofs around here, but it wouldn't let me. It was like being really glitchy. Like, see if I was to try and put a roof on there, it's just like it'll go that way, but it won't go the other way. It's being really AIDS. See, it's like, no, you can't put the roof there. But apart from that, you know, it's a fairly decent base design. I'm yet to test it for rockets. I'd say if you had a Zerg that were to raid it, you know, they'd maybe take out these 4 walls, and then once they get through that wall, they'd take out the next, like, up a bit, and then they'd boost up that way. But they'd probably think our loot room's up there, when our loot room's like, you know, that's there, that's empty, that's all honeycomb, that's loot room. So they'd probably think loot room's up there, where like those doors are, because they're like, oh yeah, you know, it's fortified. But in total, to get through to loot, like one loot room, it'd be like, you know, 4 rockets, another 4 deeper, another 4 deeper, 4 on the wall, and then they'd have to use 2 to get through the sheet metal door, and then they'd have to destroy all the other loot rooms. If they just went for TC, you know, they'd have to waste 2 C4 or 8 rockets on each armored door, you know, and then like once they get in, then they have to like go through deeper to get the TC, and it's like, it's just really not worth to get the first floor TC in this base. It costs way too much. But yeah, so that's the base, guys, and yeah, hope you liked it.